was the scene a few moments ago as the green and gold made their way out of the historic tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Washington Redskins. Mason Crosby of the Packers has it teed up, and off we go from Lambeau. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
In your face.
Now the first carry for Adrian Peterson. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Well, he caught it right at the line of scrimmage, and before he could even think about advancing it forward, he got hit.
Great tackling, because that's what you're taught. Don't give up yards after the catch, and most offenses make a living off of yards after catch. Those hidden yards that may not go into the score sheet, but they count big for moving the ball and stretching the field. Really nice open field tackle.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 10 yards there, good for a Redskin first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
He's checking. Crash. Kill.
They give it to Peterson. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And finally down at the 36-yard line. A big hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards. If you're an Adrian Peterson fan, that's the sign that you want to see right there on the other end. They got to learn to get him down, or this could be a long one.
And it's also the sign that his team wanted to see. Him making that type of a run, having a force and an impact on the game that early, that really demoralizes the defense because they realize it could be a long game trying to get him on the ground.
Is accurate as hell.
It
was wide open.
Downfield, incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Hey, easy. Hey, let's go. Fourth one. Down. Hey, Delta.
Back to the air. Keenum on 2nd down. Steps away to his left.
Throw that ball, baby.
Can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Slipping into the backfield for the sack was Oren Burks.
Oren Burks, that kid, I should teach in Sunday school. That's my guy.
It's just a great play.
Double tight, guys, double tight. You're three down. Mike, hey, 50. Mike 42, check. Mike 42. Coming to you. Check.
Hey, Haywood.
Check. 42's the Mike. Hey, they're scared.
4 down, 52.
3rd and long. It's Keenum. Open man, it's Vernon Davis. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A gain of 22.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What did the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a first down.
From the red zone now, Keenum. That's complete right around the 8.
Let's go.
And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Redskins take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Hopkins with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
Excuse me.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at their own 24.
You remember me? You remember me? Let's go, baby. Hey, Mike.
I didn't mean to do that.
Rodgers. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away.
I didn't mean to do that. These buttons are messing me up.
Touchdown.
These buttons are messing me up.
Devontae Adams. 76 yards. And
These
the
buttons are
Packers
messing me up.
within an extra point of tying this thing up.
Good recognition, though.
Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had to quote it back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. Well, sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. Hey, that's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long, man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7
This game is killing me right now. That's gonna be killing me.
A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets them to 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Okay, just like that. Just like that.
And off comes to Peterson. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Here goes the hot. Round 20. Hey, go Rodgers.
Mike's 4-2. Mike's 4-2. Check 24.
Keenum.
No. Good
And
catch.
a diving grab. I think
Good
he
catch.
got that.
Woo.
Yes.
Play it to win.
12 yards there as they keep this drive
Woo.
rolling. It's another 1st down.
What a
And the
catch.
key number on that play, 3. 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, spectacular catch, turns into a 1st down.
1st down saves them from a 3 and out.
Here goes the hot. Right 20.
Push him back. Push him back. Check 37. Check 37.
Here goes the hot.
That's going to be caught by Richardson. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit.
This man is legit.
Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
1st down, here's a run with Peterson.
I'll take 3.
And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
I'll take 3.
Adrian Amos up to make the tackle.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
No. Oh.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. That one good for a first down pickup.
I must
of
mess
18
that one up.
yards.
I got to get my buttons right.
This drive, it's been a good
lucky.
mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and have the ability to run it in, throw it, go play action, and take your shot at the end zone.
And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. These two teams all tied after 1. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they go to work on a first and goal.
No.
They'll run for it with Peterson.
There we go.
And he'll take
There we go.
into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington.
It's good hard running and blocking there, guys.
And the Redskins have taken the lead. Extra point good by Hopkins. And that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1 play drive, long pass. So maybe they just want to do that again, right?
Nah, bro. That's exactly how you want to draw things up.
Nah, bro.
Your grease board, right, in your playbook. 1 play drive's exactly what
we
you
in
want.
there. We in there.
What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Rodgers going to throw. He sets up the screen to Jones. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. Rodgers now on first down. And left side here, it's Graham.
Nah, bro.
Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
No jukes.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Now a play fake. Rodgers out to the flat. That's complete to his running back.
Nah, bro. Let's go.
And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 3rd and 10.
Blue 58. 57, come on. Check the outs, check the outs, check the outs. Get right. Switch gears, switch gears. Box it, box it, box it, box it. Go to 50. 57's right. All right. Here we go. Let's go, D, let's go.
Shotgun now for Rodgers.
There we go. Good thing. Way to play it. Hey, Josh Norman, let's go, baby.
To me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
It'll be a 44-yard punt. The return goes for 8. And it'll be Redskins football now with a 1st and 10. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Geis with the carry on 2nd down. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. He'll pick up another first down with that run.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's Geis.
Dude.
Fighting through, and he's got space. The 40, the 30, and he takes it down deep into Green Bay
off the broken leg.
A big play there out of Geis. 51 yards on the ground.
Not
We're
bad,
at the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime preview. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime.
You missed the block.
Okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey.
But, you know, writing down your ad-libs.
If you print it, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And now they'll throw with Keenum. Buying time to his left. And eventually taken down.
Y'all gotta get off the damn reroutes.
And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult.
Nah,
for them
they got
because
rerouted.
just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
Flushed
No.
out. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
That was dumb.
Adrian Amos with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
That was dumb.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Throwing now is Rodgers. And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Let's go.
Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling.
Let's go.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. The final shot before half for Rodgers.
Give me that.
Oh, trying to get that to Adams, but that's intercepted. It's Quentin Dunbar with a pick. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
Let's go.
So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard.
Needed that,
As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, the Redskins in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. The second half starts with a carry by Jones. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
Well, partner, I have to say they caught him in the right defense there. Nickel set, 5th defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. I still remember being in school.
Ran right into our blitz.
And one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I'd love to come downfield and hit you little people.
Good run there.
So we got man. Mike's 57's Mike. Hey, that QB's trapped.
Hey, 88.
Under crunch.
Big Ed.
You draw quarters. 6 guys. Check 6 guys.
On 2nd down now.
There we go.
It's Jones.
Hey, you're playing against Alabama right now. You're playing against Alabama right now.
Get out of the backfield. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. They're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
319.
All
Yes.
any day.
Back north.
51 to Mike.
Hey, high 7. Right here.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Trying to lay one up deep. Caught inside the 30. And he'll go down.
Too much time.
Getting this inside the 30.
Too much time.
They chalk that one up as a gain of 34 on 3rd down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
258.
Quarterback, don't get nervous, man.
From the shotgun, a give to Jones. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
'57's the Mike. Watch
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
57's Mike. Mike 57. I don't think you
Take 30.
Hey, check 20.
Hey, zoom.
2nd and 5 now. Rodgers. And Graham's got it over the middle. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
When the offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
On any explosive
like
run,
these
you can
buttons.
almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen
me up
creating
every
space for their
single
runners.
time.
I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1.
Under 10. 10. Check.
Right.
Rodgers now to throw.
He got me.
And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
He got me.
And a play fake down near the goal line here worked out well.
Anytime you can make them think that you're going to run the ball, they can go to that play-action pass. You see the end result, usually a touchdown.
Is that harder? Is the play fake harder to defend for the defense near the goal line or no? Because there's not as much room to work with?
It is harder because down near the goal line, you're thinking much more of a running play, especially if people run out big formations. So it is harder to defend.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
I threw the ball.
Rush coming.
I threw the ball.
Taken down.
I threw the ball.
Zadarius Smith gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot.
I threw the ball.
Well,
but,
so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively.
Can't be perfect all the time.
A big
huh?
sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
I waited too long, dude. That's me. I waited too long.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Now it's AP, Adrian Peterson. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
I like that.
Here goes the high. I think it's 2. Take 2.
You ain't doing nothing, bro. You ain't doing nothing, Freddie.
26 months. 26 months.
All day.
Out of the gun, Keenum.
I'm definitely throwing the ball.
Go down.
I'm definitely throwing the ball, bro.
5-yard line, it's a sack. They could not contain Kenny
I just stepped up in the
Clark
pocket,
as he gets
though.
home for the sack.
I should have stepped up in the pocket.
Here's Tressway now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. Davis now to return it. That'll be a 47-yard punt, officially 5 on the return. And the Packers will have a short field to work with here as they take over 1st and 10.
Take 30.
Don't let him breathe. Play that tight deep. Don't let him breathe, defense.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. He's going to
Give me that.
deep downfield. And
Hey,
that
Collins,
will be
bro.
incomplete.
You back there.
Would have been a
You better
big
start
hitter
playing,
if they
bro.
had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Jones. And down to the
that fast?
44, 5 yards that time.
Come on, guys.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
The Packers on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Throwing is Rodgers. And he finds Jimmy Graham.
Dude, I don't understand. These dudes are not...
Will be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 2 for all pros connecting. Rodgers finding his tight end Graham. Packer 1st down. Rodgers now 5 straight completions here in this 2nd half. 1st and 10.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home.
Deuce.
Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8.
These guys are feeling holes slow as hell, bro.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
From the 24, Rodgers got a man. That's Allison. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 12 yards there and a 1st down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
On 1st down, Jones.
You know exactly what you're doing.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
I like the call. Inside the red zone, running the toss. Why? They want to get to the edges. They want to see if guys who don't normally make a lot of tackles are willing to actually do that. That usually means the guy's in the cornerback position.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Rodgers.
Yes.
And this is going to be intercepted. Monte Nicholson picks it. And a big turnover there.
Bostic, way to go, Bostic.
Get the football back. Well, they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range, but boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
They start the drive with Peterson.
Dude, y'all got to block.
In his tracks behind
y'all got these men tight ends over here, bro.
It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
Well, you had to punt on your first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, you end up going backwards. I would dare say they need something good to happen right here, right now.
Man, we got to get out of this area. Get into their territory at least, man. Sheesh. God damn, man.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Why it takes so long to, like...
Again, Peterson. And they'll hit him for a loss as he's back to his 2-yard line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
I knew it. Like, I got 6 guys blocking. I had 6 guys blocking. My running back is in my way. I can't do jack. Oh, my God.
You sure can't,
like, get out of the way, bro.
You give up the lead. Now you've got to turn around, punt it away from your own 20 as well. So it's really a double whammy, but time's starting to become a factor.
Now this is fielded in the end zone.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at the 20. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The rush defense stout on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. From the gun, Rodgers. Open here is Allison. That's complete. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches. Rodgers with a keeper. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. The Redskins going to go ahead and use their final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
You can't block me. You can't block me.
The give is to Jones. Fighting through it. He's got space.
I mean, this did all world.
A big run there by
That made
Jones.
this did all world.
Give him 52 yards on the ground.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And they get to him quickly here as he stops right around the 13. 2 yards that time. A stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now they'll throw with Rodgers. It's caught outright by Graham. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Packer football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Back to throw. Rodgers. Is incomplete. So decision time now, because a field goal keeps it a one-score game. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm looking at the down and distance, and that's where the issue comes in. It's not short enough that it's a no-brainer and you go for it. You have to analyze this one. To me, you take the field goal, take the points. I don't think you want to risk coming away with nothing.
You got to score a touchdown, guys. Y'all haven't done jack.
And that will push
it's the first half.
To 5. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big, happy wins right now. They feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down.
And when you're facing a deficit on the scoreboard, you're just looking for something to get you right back into the game, and that's the spark that they were looking for. They got it with that big return.
Ooh.
A good starting spot for the Redskins as they come up 1st and 10. Now Keenan.
No! Oh, wrong route. I thought he was running a different route.
It's knocked away and incomplete.
I thought he was running a different route.
Williams there to break that one up. This secondary as a unit, they've worked really well together in this one, especially late.
A lot of cohesiveness, a lot of communication, and some great athleticism. They're playing so well now, a nickname is sure to follow. They're going to have to name this whole unit soon.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Keenum now to throw.
Throw the ball.
Throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
These dudes.
In there to drop him as that clock continues to run.
Hey, we're good, we're good. 26 Mike. Hey, all right. Check.
Now Keenum. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Pass interference. Pass interference.
Adrian Amos, the safety, able to make the play. 2 huge plays there down the stretch. The sack on 2nd down. Now they force the incompletion. That's going to lead to a do-or-die 4th down.
Don't like this,
and they look like they've got the confidence right now that no matter what gets thrown against them, whatever play gets run, they have the ability to shut it down. They're just brimming with it right now.
Hey, wahoo! 26 Mike.
I don't even know why this team showed up.
Down. To the spot.
Keenum to throw for it on 4th.
Ah, he had him.
It's incomplete. They
Good game,
had
man.
to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Packers are going to win this football game.
Yeah, I think Josh
so they'll
Doxson.
come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Check.
Give to Jones. He'll get it to the 23-yard line. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college and happen in the NFL. The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was...
And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
I also didn't change my receivers either. Let me just change it for the last play. Who cares? Shouldn't have had this dude in the first place. He's a joke. A joke.
At their own 29-yard line.
Here goes the hot. Right, free. Key eight. Trip.
On first down, Keenum. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Now Keenum.
Who are you playing to, Bar?
7 seconds remaining. He was looking for Paul Richardson there. And it's 3rd down. The Redskins on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 10. Working from the gun, Keenum.
Dude, he's awful.
And this is intercepted.
I ain't playing with that quarterback no more. I don't even know why I play with him. Oh, well.
Savage. And that will write a finish to this ball game. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team.